Hello, in this video I will describe a research study I work on with Aleksandra Čizmešija and Željka Milin-Šipuš. We examined the general upper secondary mathematics education in Croatia, framed in the anthropological theory of the didactic and concerning the knowledge about asymptotes and asymptotic behavior. We found the ATD as an empiric framework because it firmly grounds in the body of mathematical knowledge and how individuals and institutions relate to the knowledge. Asymptotes and asymptotic behavior is a body of mathematical knowledge that spans across different domains and reveals with different tools and discourses. It relates to some relevant notions in mathematics education, such as function and limit. We used the didactic transposition process in ATD to examine how different sorts of knowledge interfere in the context of mathematics education. Further, we used praxeology to model mathematical knowledge as joint practical and discursive activity. The community of researchers within ATD showed us a whole span of research tools for further work within our interests. We found that a firm epistemological background was essential for our research, both from a scholarly and curriculum perspective. In particular, asymptotic behavior is a distinct property of some elementary functions, such as rational, exponential, logarithmic, trigonometric, and some curves, such as hyperbola or the volume of the cut. In projective geometry, asymptote is defined as a tangent line to a curve at a point at infinity. Asymptotic behavior is a specific limiting behavior, hence asymptote is an inevitable notion in calculus. Generalization of the notion of asymptote provided advances in many fields of modern mathematics, such as numerical analysis. The notion of asymptote is a non-trivial and relevant body of knowledge in upper secondary mathematics education. I will show two modified textbook tasks we implemented in the questionnaire for university students in our study. The first is a contextual task with a model of bounded exponential growth, hence the given function has a horizontal asymptote. Issue in the task, as represented in the figure, was recognizing the properties of an exponential type function and advancing beyond plotting points to properly graph the given function. The second task is a non-routine task that requires discourse about the asymptote as a tangent line to a curve at a point at infinity. The textbook and curriculum do not include such discourse to support the given task, and many participants were stuck in the routine praxis to solve a task of this type. Though our initial work was set in the context of education in Croatia, the focus on the epistemology of the notion makes our work universal. We emphasize three strands of the knowledge. First, building the knowledge about elementary functions and curves by graphing and discussing their properties, asymptotes included. Second, asymptotic behavior is the reason of being for the notion of limit. That is, learning about limit can be motivated, built, expanded using this notion. Third, there is a significant relationship between the notions of the tangent line and asymptote. The latter two topics are current interests in our study. After building a solid epistemological model, we will engage in tasks designed for prospective teachers for upper secondary mathematics education using the tools from the ATD. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you will find this research interesting.